Okay, so today we're at the rocky shore, observing some organisms on the rocky shore. In fact, we're just observing the beauty of this shore. Very, very beautiful sunset on this afternoon. Very, very awesome and wonderful place to be. It's great. You have people on the shore swimming, enjoying themselves, but it is very diverse and very unique. All right, so we're going to talk about a few things that we can look out for on the rocky shore. I've been here before. We talk about it. Here we have some pools. You notice you can see the pool area where you can find a lot of organisms. So I'm going to just point out something for you right now. I see some frill goby, and just look in the water column. You may see some of them. They're very small in this area, however, and they'll be flicking around in these crevices of the rocks. You can see the crevices of the rocks. You may see organisms there. It's quite awesome. It's quite unique. One of the most diverse places on the marine ecosystem. It may look kind of dangerous for us, but it's very, very safe for juvenile species to find themselves into these crevices, and they love it there. However, being so good, it's also have its negative effects as well, because you will experience low tide, high tide frequently. You may see some of that. I think I see something in the water column, which is a crab, and it seems as if it is dead. Yeah, but there's a crab. You can see the crab there. Unfortunately, was attacked by a predator, so it sad day for it, unfortunately. But otherwise, it's lively on the rocky shore. It may seem not so active with organisms, but yet is very, very unique and is very, very diverse. I've seen some bleeding toads. I'm going to show you some bleeding toad. So here we go. There's some nice bleeding toad on the rocks. All right, so it's very nice to see those bleeding toad. Again, you'll see some other stuff going around, some organism moving here and there. Earlier we saw some seagull, okay, and we have a lot of things going on here. I'm here with my family as well, enjoying the beach, and they're doing so well because they have some small pools that they could also enjoy themselves in. So children as well could have a nice time on the rocky shore and enjoy the rocky shore as well. But again, you have to be very careful because the rocks tend to be very sharp, and yes, they are dangerous. But we have a lot of activities generally going on in terms of organisms. Here is another pool that you can see here, a very we call them a tidal pool, right? And so you may see organisms. I'm trying to see if I see anything in these crevices. However, I'm not seeing nothing there. Alright, so I'm going to just kind of traverse a little bit further out and see if I could see some organism. I think I see a sponge. Yes, in the corner right there. The brown sponge is right up in the corner. I'm not sure if you can see it, but you must admit it's a very wonderful place, a very unique place to be. It's very nice and wonderful. Ryan, you want to say hi, Ryan? Say hi, say hello. Yes, because we're here enjoying the nice sunset. All right, and here's a nice little pool again that you'll find organisms. Again, they find themselves in these crevices of these rocks, and you're able to see. Now, again, I must point this out again. Here is a Bailey's bottle, a sign of pollution. Imagine if small organisms get themselves stuck into this. All right, and I'm just pouring that out to make sure no organisms are present in it. All right, it's unfortunate that people are not conscious of the environment and think about what is happening. So I'm going to take this Bailey's off. This is my good deed for the day, taking off a garbage from the rocky shore. All right, so I'll take this with me and put it in the garbage bin. All right, let's rest it there a little bit. Right here we have some fuzzy finger. I'm not sure if you could see the fuzzy fingers, but here are some nice fuzzy fingers. Right, nice and beautiful fuzzy fingers. All right, they're algae and they serve a lot of purposes. They serve as food. They serve as even the cycle of nutrients within the rocky shore. So it's very nice, very unique. There go a patch of fuzzy finger again. These are much greener. All right, so you could see them, nice and lovely fuzzy finger there. All right, I'm trying to see if I could see a chiton Oh yes, there is a crab live and direct. So there's a crab. Now you find yourself in a hole. So notice that the uniqueness just now. The crab ran from me because I could be a predator for him. And so he's not taking no chances, right? So he gone into the crevices of the rock and escape and hide away from me. Well, I won't trouble him, but he will not know my heart. That I'm a steward for the environment as well. So, but of course he have to escape and find himself into where he know he's safe. Alright, so I'm traveling out to the landward region of the Rocky Shore because there's something specific I want to show you on this part of the journey. And so I want to show you, wow, there is a school of fish just now. I don't know if you could see them, but yes, they are right there. Okay, I have the bottle in my hand, so I trying to zoom in, but the bottle is impeding me because I'm not going to leave this garbage here. Alright, so hopefully I catch them again. But very, very diverse place, very nice, beautiful place. And if you should experience the Rocky Shore, trust me, you'll never want to stop from here. Very, 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 very beautiful place. But this is what I want to show you right here. Is on the tip of the Rocky Shore, you see something called, you could check my video, the previous video about Rocky Shore. This here is a buttonholed mangrove. You can see the buttons on this. Alright. And so this is Laguna racemosa. Alright, so this is a buttonwood. So this comes from the racemosa erectus, I should say. So this is the erectus species. Alright, okay. Alright, so it is the erectus species. This is a buttonwood. It is normal roots. It have normal rooting system, no prop roots, no pneumatophores. So the roots are regular like normal trees, and the buttons is one of the most unique things. The button like fruits, they are one of the most unique things that you may find about them. Very, very easy to identify them based on those properties. All right, okay, so going out back in the Rocky Shore, you could see the nice beauty of the Rocky Shore. You will see many rocks right here. All right, definitely, of course, the Rocky Shore predominantly rocks, and it's very wonderful, very beautiful place. Here we have a Cassarina plant right here. It's an invasive plant. Matter of fact, it's an invasive plant. It can be dangerous for the plants. I'm going to show you something. It produces some needle-like structures, and these needle-like structures, I'm going to pick some up. These needle-like structures, they tend to have some toxin in them. All right, and these toxin will prevent other plants from growing around them. Okay, however, few plants may be able to tolerate the toxins, and so if you notice, you will not see much plants around them at all. All right, so if you notice, only a few plants. The buttonwood is close beside it, but the root system is away from the plant, so it's able to survive. Here we have some sea purslane. And so these purslane, they are succulent plants. So they manage to store water in their stems. Right? They store water in their stems. They are succulent, so they're able to survive on the Rocky Shore. Because sometimes they're in the sun and you will not find much water in the sun. So they store water when they can. Alright, so it's a very nice plant to survive here, adapted for this type of environment. Alright. But what I'm going to do, I will try to do tomorrow a mangrove field trip, virtual field trip for mangroves. All right, so today is just about the Rocky Shore. All right, so just looking at the Rocky Shore. Tomorrow, mangrove, and we'll talk about the different types of mangroves, their scientific names, and so on. All right, so such as the red mangrove with the rhizopora mangle, which you know that. All right. Alright, so we talk about the buttonwood, which is the buttonwood, the scientific name for that. Since I'm seeing it here, I'll just tell you. So it's Conocarpus erectus. So this is the buttonwood, Conocarpus erectus. Nice buttons. So they are all over the Rocky Shore. This one is very short. It's not going to grow much tall because of nutrients. Of course, the ones on the outermost part, they are much taller. Alright, so our Conocarpus erectus buttonwood. Alright, we have seen that. Alright, so we're going out a little bit more on the rocks, and yes, the rocks could be dangerous. Well, we have some divers there, and they're diving with their cooler behind them. I'm not sure if they want to capture fish or what they're trying to do, but yeah, they're there. And I don't think it's the best place for them to fish anyhow if that's what they're doing, because of course this is a place that you have the juvenile fish will try to survive, and so fishing near the rocky shore is not, I wouldn't say, is the best idea at all. But again, maybe they could just enjoy themselves, trying to cool around, so they could maybe enjoy some beverages while they swim. Here is a small crab. I don't want to take him out of the water at all. I don't want to disturb him. But if you can see, he is right there. I want to zoom into that.